And we are having a little bit of, I guess, what, technical difficulties tonight?
Yes, technical difficulties.
Yes.
And it sounds a little bit weird through the headphones, doesn't it?
Yeah,
It
kind of
does
does.
sound a little bit awkward.
I just heard you like 3 times.
Did you? It's so we're doing something different tonight. We're in a different studio, but it's going to be a great show nonetheless. Thank you for everyone for tuning in, and thanks everyone for joining us inside of the studio. Be sure this week it is November 1st, 2021 on the Other People Show. So check us out on King Network TV. It's on Fire Stick and Roku channel. Just download the app and watch on there. Go to the Other People Show on Facebook and the Other People Show on YouTube. So how's it been going, everyone?
It's been going.
Just going?
Yeah.
Pretty good, working hard.
I'm not hearing anything out of the headphones much. There we go. Better?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure. Yeah.
So has it been a good week, Keaton?
It's been all right.
Just all right?
Yeah, I'm here.
You seem a little bit sad, down.
No, I'm straight.
Okay. So it's been a straight week, good week.
Yeah.
You've got a new PlayStation.
Incorrect.
Incorrect? Xbox.
Correct.
Okay.
Don't discuss me with that.
So you're not a PlayStation person.
No.
What about you, Casey?
PlayStation.
PlayStation? Okay.
Oh yeah, all the way.
Don't look at me.
You can't get The Last of Us on an Xbox.
I don't want to play it anymore.
Really? So there's a little bit of Xbox,
Xbox,
PlayStation stuff going on here.
Of course. I always will be.
Loser.
Why is it turned into that? I didn't
know there was a thing such as that.
It's called the Game Awards, something like that. It's
Okay.
been going on for centuries.
For centuries. So what's the game that you go to that you would say this is the game? If you have the Xbox, this is what you got to play.
I'd say the game I'm probably playing right now is probably Forza. I'd say Forza is a good game.
And then Casey, what do you say? The Last of
No, I was
Us?
gonna say God of War.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So what about you, Liz?
Fortnite.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to
I want to
say
say
Minecraft.
Great choice.
Minecraft over Fortnite?
Yeah,
I've never played Minecraft on any gaming system, to be honest with you.
you can do it on your
You have
Mac.
a caller?
No, that's on the other. Now, we do have an echo, people were telling us. So we've had that echo in the past, haven't we? But how did we get rid of that echo? So,
We muted.
We're muted.
Bermuda Triangle is what we're going to do here
Yes.
on the Other People's Show.
Wait, so how does
All right. So do we need to sit further apart or?
No, I've muted everything, so Lisa and some of the other listeners will let us know in 30 seconds if they can actually hear it. So we're good. If not,
Trial and
we'll
error.
have to adjust. So, Casey, what about you? Good week? Bad week?
Oh yeah. It's been super productive. I got my new job.
Congratulations.
Pretty excited about it. So yeah, overall,
How is it? You've been there a couple of days?
first day was yesterday, and
Okay.
I enjoy it. You make pretty good money off tips, and the people there are great.
Right. Does it go pretty quickly?
So, no.
Wow.
Okay. So I guess we can relate. Sometimes our job goes by pretty quickly, and sometimes
It's
not
pretty
so
slow.
much.
Yeah,
Now today I thought went pretty quickly,
I agree.
but I had done an afternoon shift. And what about you, Liz? How's your week been?
Oh, it's been pretty great. Very productive.
Okay.
Got some pallets to finish my fence.
Really? So I heard about that. So you actually got the pallets today?
Yeah, I went and picked up some more.
Okay. And got everything? You got them up yet, or still?
Oh
waiting?
no, they're just on the ground.
Okay. But today was a good day, though. It was a nice weather.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
I ran today. Got
Oh.
another probably 3 miles in.
great job.
And
Awesome.
Keaton has refused time and time again to join.
Oh, gee.
I will forever.
So next time we're just going to show. We know where you live, so we're just going to show up at Keaton's house. And if there's like 4 or 5 people there, what can you do? You can't do anything. You're running, boy.
I guess I don't have a choice.
Yeah, you have no
It's a
choice.
mob.
No choice. No, would you run if we showed up like that?
Maybe.
Okay. Or would you just look out the window and see who it is and act like you're not home?
Probably like look at my window and just shut it. Shut the
Okay.
blinds.
Okay.
No one's home.
No one's home. So, let's get right into the show. We're just going to do a short show tonight. I've gotten over COVID. I've had COVID this past week. I think. I really do think I've had it. I don't know. Maybe I haven't. Keaton seems to think that I have.
I think he does. He's coughing.
And I've not felt the best, but I've also been depressed. So depression also leads to, I guess,
It weighs on you.
For sure. For sure.
yeah. And Lisa, do we have any echo now?
Yeah, Lisa.
Uh-oh. Do not hide your face, Keaton.
I know.
Keaton's hiding his face.
Come on, wink at her.
Uh,
Come on over here, Lisa.
so talking of pet peeves, there's been many pet peeves that I'm sure everyone has. What are some different ones that you have, you think? What are some pet peeves that you may have, Keaton?
Oh no, I got to think on that one, I guess.
Well, while you're thinking, let me tell you about this scenario. So there's a scenario where my mother, somebody that she was really close to, had passed away,
Okay.
and this lady, her brother, the guy that passed away, her sister decided to clean out this guy's house because he had passed away, and she was left the house. So as she's cleaning out his house,
Mhm.
she decides to bag up a lot of his belongings, his shirts, sweats, shoes, hats, things like this nature. So instead of like keeping it for keepsake, or what I would do is sell it, because
Right.
I don't think why keep something you don't really need. I'm not sentimental that way. She decides to bring it and bag it and leave it at my mother's house. 8 garbage bags lined up on the walkway at my mother's house. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Wow.
I had just spent like the weekend before making sure it was nice, everything like that. And then I turn up and I'm like, tell her to come get this shit. Come get it. And she did, but I'm like, who would do such a thing? I mean, am I out of line to think, why would somebody do such a thing?
Right. I get that.
That was, and then she also did it last Christmas. I was up in the attic cleaning. I found a Christmas tree, thought you all might want it. Why would we want a dusty ass Christmas tree up in the attic?
From your attic.
You're used in like 10 years. Take that shit out of here. So, what was in the bags? Would you have bags over there, Keaton?
I got bags of everything.
Bags?
Bags.
What about you, Casey? Do you have any pet peeves?
So say you drop something, right? And you're going to pick it up,
Yeah,
and somebody's like, hey, pick that up as you're doing it. That's my pet peeve.
that's a big pet peeve.
Like, you see me doing it, why? Like, no.
Because it's like they're trying to almost want to tell you
Get
what
that
to
authority.
do.
Yeah, get that authority.
The
over you.
authority, yeah. Yeah, that is.
Trying to prove a point here.
Oh, I see some glances across the room.
It'd help if I had a phone case.
Yeah, I'm going to write that down. That bring some,
Rubber things.
yeah, or some tripods. Some tripods. What about you, Liz? Do you have any pet peeves?
I don't know. I can't think of none of them right now.
I know
sure
you've got
do.
pet peeves.
What's one of them?
I
Tell me
can't-
one of my own pet peeves.
I mean, I don't want to reveal some. You might be like,
Don't tell nobody that.
I might
Okay.
get beat up, so I don't
Okay.
want
What's
to
one?
say.
Oh, what's one of my pet peeves?
I mean,
Give
I
me a
know.
hint. Give me a hint on my pet peeve.
I mean, I don't think you like. I don't know if it's a pet peeve, but I don't think you like when people are like lazy.
Lazy.
Yeah, laziness.
True.
That's a pet
It's
peeve.
kind
of
of,
mine when
but
people are
yeah, it
lazy.
does kind of irritate me. I think I do spark fire under people's butts. Obviously not. No, we've been pretty productive today. We went and picked up pallets, went yard selling.
Okay, you did yard selling or
No,
went?
went.
Okay. What were you yard selling for today?
Well, nothing, but spent way more money than I was supposed to.
What was the purchase?
I bought these awesome containers that I broke before I even got in the house.
What was it?
These awesome containers.
Okay, but they got broke before they got in the house. What kind of container was it? Like a
Like
flower?
flower.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
No, they put up a Christmas tree the other day.
Oh
Put
yeah.
an F in the chat.
Is it still up?
Yeah, it's still hanging.
It's still upside down. It's an upside down Christmas
It's
tree.
an upside
Nice.
down Christmas tree.
Yes.
Cool.
It's still hanging strong.
Now, like, what are you going to have? Like the gifts underneath the tree?
No, the gifts are gonna be from the ceiling.
Just like a. How are you going to put them up there? What if the heavy
Velcro.
gift? Velcro.
That's my plan.
Okay. So there's not going to
If
be
not,
anything
Gorilla
super. You could just put like empty boxes up there, like for the looks,
Oh,
and
true.
then like be like,
The real box is on the bottom.
yeah, no, well,
No, but see, what if my daughter wants a bike? Like, how awesome would it be to hang the bike up?
I mean, if you can get a bike Velcro upside down,
I might have to
I
put
think you
some
could do
fish
any
hooks.
box.
yeah, you could do anything.
I think I might have to get some fish hooks. You know.
Oh my god.
Keep the hat off, Keaton. That's what we're getting from the audience.
Is that what you're saying?
Keep the hat
Who said
off.
that? Who said that?
Off. Your biggest fan.
Oh shit. I want to take my hat off.
You don't want to take your hat off?
No, my hair's looking
That's why I had my hat on too.
dysfunctional.
You had to work today too?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, see, I got to work all day here.
I only had a few hours
No, I
today,
guess I'll take it off.
so it wasn't that bad. So this might be another thing. Crazy things that people may do. Now, my sister went skydiving like a month ago, and I was invited about a year ago to go skydiving, and then I realized it was like $250 or so. I'm like, ooh, I didn't really have that extra kind of money to do it at the time. But there's other things: bungee jumping, skydiving, swimming with sharks, rock climbing, or other things. Has there ever been anything? And I'm sure Casey has done some of these. But has there ever been some of these things that you have wanted to do, haven't done, or would just be like totally against the possibility of doing them? What about yourself, Liz? You want to start this one off? Or let's start with Casey.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think
no.
we need to hear Casey's adventures.
Yeah.
How long we got?
Keaton concurred.
But no, I will say one of my favorite times I went bungee jumping
Uh-huh.
off of the highest tower in Korea. And you got like a little certificate for it and everything. Like that was
Pretty
probably
dope.
the funnest thing I have done.
Now, when you went into it, is it something that you had always wanted to do?
No,
So you were hesitant to do it. Like you like, ooh, I don't.
which I mean I didn't mind it, but like we
But
had
you
a
had never thought this is something you really wanted to do.
right, and it was a free trip for the group while we was over in Korea. And,
Okay.
you know, it just went from there and went whitewater rafting. It was fun.
It seems like a fun thing that I've always wanted to do as well.
You never went
sick.
whitewater rafting?
Mm-mm.
Keaton, you said same?
I said sick.
Oh, so you've
No,
been
no.
you've been rafting?
No.
That's it. This
Yeah.
summer we're down. I begged Amira all
I've been floating down the river.
summer.
You what?
I've been floating down the river. Does that count?
No.
Well,
That's
no,
what I
not
thought.
really. We
I mean,
need
for
like
around
excitement.
here, yeah, I'll give
I guess
you.
here.
What?
I guess it-
No, we need some excitement
I mean, I
where
went
we're
like
like,
the Clinch River.
Yeah, me
I've done
too.
that. You
Yeah.
know,
no, we need to
I
hit
have
some
a scar on my
rapids.
back because of that.
Oh, shit.
Because I like went across the rocks.
And it like got
Yeah.
you.
yeah, I have a scar.
Yeah,
Like, yeah,
that's happened to me.
Damn.
it's a tramp stamp now.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. Shout out,
You
shout
shot
out to the drunk kid's mom though.
Oh,
The drunk kid, Adam.
Yeah,
His mom got a tramp stamp.
really.
Yeah, I sent it to them.
Which
Turn around, I
is
was like,
okay.
Wait, the drunk kid. Oh, at work, yo, y'all talking insiders? Okay, heard y'all.
No, there's this little.
You gotta put us on
Nah.
later.
Yeah,
put
that's something
put
we
us on
probably
later.
should talk about. But it is a
Yeah,
funny.
put
No,
us on.
just
Put us
saying.
on later. Put us on
It
later.
is. And but yeah, what about you, Keaton? You look like you might want to swim with sharks or
I
something.
would, I would.
Would you?
Yeah, my friends call me Shark.
Shark boy,
No, they're just Shark.
lava girl.
Fuck off.
Shark boy. Look at holds a pan.
So they really, I mean, you really do. You really would want to swim with sharks?
Hell yeah.
Like, or any of these things, or things that we haven't mentioned, what would be appealing to you as far as that goes?
Probably rock climbing as well.
I think out of the things that I
Maybe
listed,
skydiving as well.
I think rock climbing would be probably the most challenging,
Definitely.
but it's fun.
and I would want to do it, but I would probably skydive first,
Right.
swim with sharks.
I've
rock
done
climb,
I've
then
done
bungee
indoor
jump last.
skydiving. I've not actually jumped out of a plane, but I've done the indoor.
Okay, is that pretty fun?
Oh, it's great.
Really?
I love it. It's worth it. If anybody can take a trip to Gatlinburg, if it's there, I think it's there. I think there's one
Oh, is that
there.
the one you went to? The one
No,
down
I
there?
did not go there, but I think there's one there.
There is one there. Or there-
Yeah,
I don't
I've
know if
never
there's
been there.
now,
Hopefully
but-
it's good, and I'm sitting here promoting it. I hope it's good.
Well, my sister said that with the skydive, it was like a minute of intensity, and then you go like 9 or 10 minutes. It's just kind of cruising down with the
So
parachute.
she actually jumped out the plane.
Yeah,
See, that's awesome.
That's awesome.
yeah.
I would so love it.
So yeah, that's something that's very high on the bucket list
Mhm.
to do.
So
Or any- what about
whitewater
any other crazy-
rafting and jumping out the plane.
Yeah. Like, does anybody have any phobias of like heights?
I don't think in this
I
group. What
kinda
about our followers? Do they have any fears?
Let's see if anybody had. Somebody said, Lisa's saying, Keaton, that you could always walk with cougars.
I do walk with cougars and mills.
Do you?
Oh, I could see that. You are a MILF trainer.
Well, what we're going to do is me and Keaton were talking about briefly a 2-part documentary.
Yes.
Okay.
So I won't go into it much detail on the show as we've not really
Sat
discussed
down
it
and
deeply,
jotted it.
Right.
but it was briefly mentioned.
Yeah.
Well, briefly by one sentence.
Trick.
So
I love the thought process.
yeah, but yeah, I really would like to do some of these things. But I don't know, as far as heights go, I think it's more I get more of a scare if I'm like at the edge of a building,
Right.
because you could be like, you're unstable, you could fall over. What if you just happen to get dizzy?
Splat.
You're dead.
Yeah.
Are you going to enjoy the 10 seconds down, no matter how great it might be, knowing that in 10 seconds you're dead or paralyzed? I guess depending on the height,
Yeah.
but it doesn't seem like a good time. But at least it's quick, right? Or
Daredevils.
you would hope it's quick, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So, I don't know if anybody really looked into, we'll do a short show tonight, but thought about this. The weirdest movies or shows that you've watched. You all have anything in mind? Because I watched kind of an odd movie this week.
The weirdest. All right, so I don't know what it's called, but it was like 1980. It was like a clown's taking over like the earth. I don't know what it's called. It was something stupid.
Is it Killer Clowns from Outer Space?
Yes.
Okay.
That is the
I'm
weirdest
done
thing
that
I
you knew
have
the title.
ever watched. Like, it was so stupid.
When you said clowns coming down, I was like, what? In the 80s, I was like, what could it be? Those clowns are, when I was younger, those clowns were freaking scary.
like
No,
look,
people are traumatized by clowns because of those, like,
have you seen it? You know what we're talking about?
No.
Have you, Keaton?
No.
The clowns
Well,
aren't
we're on the
regular looking clowns. They're actually aliens, right?
yeah.
But they're kind of like scary looking clowns.
Mhm.
They're not like, Ronald McDonald or something like that. They have like whatever, like razor sharp teeth, don't they?
yeah.
And from memory, they seem like their heads big or bigger, big nose.
Yeah, and they take the bodies from us, I guess, and like cocoon them.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'd forgotten about that.
Oh, nice.
that's mad
So
crazy.
Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Oh man,
Yeah,
I gotta see if
definitely.
it could be on Netflix.
Definitely check that one out.
Yeah, that's
What-
a weird one.
What about you, Keaton? Do you have any in mind?
Probably Sharknado.
Sharknado.
Yeah.
That is pretty stupid.
I've never watched any of the Sharknadoes.
And then what's that one stupid movie? It's like the one about the gigantic snake.
Anaconda.
Yeah, is that what it's called?
Mhm.
No, Anaconda.
Oh, Anaconda?
Yeah, and then you got one about the spider.
8-Legged Freaks. Have you seen-
No,
No,
it's
it's
like a huge
pretty- I know
spider.
that
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Is there a spider one like Sharknado?
No, it's the spider one like Anaconda.
I haven't seen.
Pretty
Somebody's
sure.
saying gargoyles.
She can,
Was Becky is saying that she was traumatized by ET as a child.
they can gargle these.
I watched one the other day. It was about a surgeon. It was called Boxing Helena, and the surgeon was obsessed with this lady, Helena. He'd had a sexual encounter with her years ago, but he'd always been obsessed with her. So she goes to his house, a mansion, ends up leaving because she wants nothing to do with him. Gets run over by a vehicle.
Excuse me.
So he takes her in, amputates her legs, and keeps her there.
Wow.
Kind of as a hostage, but trying to make her fall in love with him. And in addition to that, when Is my screen frozen?
Yes, it is.
I don't know. Somebody saying human. It's weird. My screen is frozen, but it doesn't frozen my screen, and I can still see
I
the
also have another movie.
human centipede.
Tusk.
Oh man,
Tusk.
that's a tough one.
What was-
Tusk.
Oh, where they turn him into a walrus?
Yeah.
I've heard of it.
That's freaky shit.
I've heard of it, but I've never actually seen it. Tusk. What about you, Liz?
Oh man.
Do you watch any weird movies?
I don't know. I mean, like the eight-legged thing. I mean, I've seen them. I probably just don't remember their names. I was just like, oh, that was creepy. I went on about
Let
my
me jot that
business.
down.
No, I've
Right, like let me write that down so I can tell somebody about this creepy.
No, I've never seen the human centipede, but I've seen the second one.
I've seen all three of
Really?
Really?
them. Yeah, grotesque.
No, I saw the second one in the movie theater, and they actually handed out brown paper bags, and they said you only have 15 minutes to get a refund if you get sick.
That's how serious it was.
Yeah, it was only a midnight. Like it's not rated.
Yeah.
It's only a midnight show. They can only show it at midnight.
You know,
Human centipede.
you know what it is, right?
I don't think I've seen it.
You know the concept of it though.
I mean, I could
the
figure it out.
concept-
People are connected to each other.
By mouse to ass, mouse to anus. So, well, I'll keep it PG, but say someone eats, it would travel through that person into each other.
and
You
then
keep
that
doing
would.
that, and keep doing that.
Why would they do
It's
that?
yeah,
Yeah, a
because
mad scientist.
well, it was
He
it's
created
kind
it?
of different in all three movies.
Each
So,
one was
um,
ran
Because
off.
the third one was about
The
like
first one's only 3 people.
Okay.
yeah, and the second one's like a
11
lengthier,
or
yeah,
something.
and then the third one's like 500 because it's in prison.
Is it 500?
Yeah, it's like all the prison because the prison's made up of like child molesters, and it's like to teach them a lesson, like to deter.
That's like the final destination.
No, Becky's saying you never go past the mill.
I agree.
Yeah,
well,
for sure.
Well,
I mean, what I've heard, I don't know.
well.
Yeah,
And we don't know these things.
not the front.
I mean, it happens so fast. How do we know?
You don't know until it's too
Yeah.
late.
You get lost in it.
Let me jot that down.
Let me make sure never do this.
So Tusk,
Tusk.
yes, we need to watch Tusk.
That's a good one.
Killer Clowns from Outer
Yeah,
Space.
Killer Clown.
Boxing Helena. He ends up in that movie, he ends up cutting her arms and legs off, so she's only like this.
Oh, that's creepy.
And
She's like,
she ends up falling in love with him, but she can't.
Wow,
She's like a little statue.
Oh.
she's a pain.
Like she's actually a beautiful, beautiful woman, but
Honey Moore. She
how
got
can you take her serious? She has no arms or legs.
no offense to anybody that has any.
I mean,
genetic.
No, we
If
could not.
you
not
just
take
saw,
you
like, I
serious.
know what she looks like in my mind, you'd just be like, what a waste. What a waste.
Hey, what's that cartoon called?
Which one?
It's on Adult Swim. It's this guy that has no arms or legs. He just like runs around though, like he jumps.
Keaton, would you know?
I know a lot of Adult Swim shows. I haven't-
Meatwad, we know what Meatwad is.
Oh man, I love that one. I'm trying to think. What is he just like
Oh, it's a
nubs and
man?
he's
Are you
just
sure
jumping
it wasn't
around?
I don't know, I've never
like,
seen
Is
it.
that, is that what it
I don't
was?
think I've seen it.
He's just a bunch of nubs jumping around.
No,
Yeah, well,
it's
he's
like a blob, right? Is it?
kind of, but he's just like a water bottle. But he hops around, but his family's normal. Like
I know.
what-
Is it Venture Bros?
Is it Mr. Pickles?
Yes.
Okay.
Ah, that's right.
Thank you, Becky.
Yeah.
Becky
Yes,
said Mr. Pickles.
thank you.
Okay.
But he's not a pickle? He's a water bottle? And his name's Mr.
Oh no
Pickles?
no no! It's just explaining what he looks like.
Oh, I thought okay.
Pickle Rick.
Nice.
That's his first name or his last?
Pickle Rick.
Is your first name Pickle or is your last?
So, as the time is running out, we are going to play a game next week. I guess we'll be back in the old studio just to make sure we can get a full show on. The game will be Name That Theme. So this week, everyone watching,
Name
everyone
That Cougar.
here, listen to some themes, TV themes, theme songs in movies, old and new themes, 80s, 90s, 2000s, and even today. The point of the game will be, for example, I will give there'll be genres, you can say 80s, 90s, or whatever. I'll give you the clue. Keaton, Casey, Liz, I think Thomas might come next week. it could be teams or whatever, but it could be,
That's a rod.
I can name this theme in 7 seconds. Casey and Liz would say, I can name this theme in 5 seconds. Keaton would get the option to name the theme himself or pass it along. And then you all would have to name that theme in X amount of seconds. That's how the game would go. So study up.
All right.
80s, 90s, 2000s, movies and TV.
Late 2000s.
All the way up to present.
Gotcha.
I mean, I won't choose a lot of like early 80s, mainly just late 80s,
Okay.
because they had a lot of theme songs there. So, Keaton, somebody wants you to have a prize. The prize if Keaton wins is a date with Lisa. I think that should be.
Oh no.
And I'll record it. I'll set it up. I won't pay for I'll set it up.
Right.
but I won't
Say
pay.
I'm not paying for
I
the
won't
date,
pay.
Lisa.
But I'll set the date up, but I won't pay.
But you like broadcasting.
Wait, who's responsible for the check
Pay per
though?
view.
Yeah, we could do it. We could, we can do a Patreon.
Well, who said I should have a prize?
Lisa and then Becky, she's clapping to that. So
Right.
several. We're having more people on live tonight
That's good.
because we
I'm
were
glad
earlier.
you guys tuned in.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank
So
you.
thanks for tuning in. Sorry for the little bit of problems that we had, but check out the Other People's Show on Facebook, YouTube, King Network TV, and check out Trick. There's 5 episodes up, and altogether they're
About to be
about
6.
what?
About to be 6 if I go on that date.
Oh yeah. Well, that's going to be. Is that going to be a trick?
No. I don't know.
It might be.
We got Eric. Is that somebody you know?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
he came in
Oh, he came in earlier.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's,
Eric.
yeah, that's Eric.
Thanks for tuning in as well.
What's up, killer?
Got anything to add, Keaton?
I got a cleavage pick earlier.
Oh.
Cleavage pick.
Yeah.
DMs is popping.
DMs open for Lisa.
Lisa Keaton wants a cleavage pick, right?
Oh yeah.
And I do want everyone to go out tonight, and maybe not
Right.
tonight, but between it can be everyone in here, everyone watching. Go out to a designated place in your car with the person that you like or love, and make love in the car.
Oh my god.
That's what you should do.
That is today's
Does Jill
ending
count?
statement.
Do it. Do what?
Does Jill count?
Jill?
Yeah.
No.
Is this your imaginary friend?
No, it's my
It's gonna be in a public setting. It doesn't have to be like town, but it's gonna be in a public setting.
Okay.
You can do a vehicle if you want to. I'm going to.
Yeah.
We
When
believe in
probably-
you. We
Probably
believe
about
in
11:15 or 11:20. Probably about 11:30 if you all think of me.
I'm going home.
I'll be in the back seat somewhere.
you.
Seriously.
Done.
I'm not kidding. I'm being 100% honest here. So Lisa's too old for the car,
Oh.
but are you allergic to cats, Keaton?
Not her cat.
Oh,
So
Hurts.
Casey, what
Oh.
about you? Do you have anything to add?
hey man,
Yeah.
he just topped that in the show.
Mic drop.
In the show right there.
Anything to add?
Covering the borders.
I know. So also please pick up the show on Spotify. We got quite a few listeners. Last week was the most highest rated Spotify show.
So y'all liked
Please
it.
continue. And
Like and comment, share.
Did Eric say anything? I just didn't text me.
no, I just saw him say that one
Oh.
thing, but I may have missed some messages, people's messages. So thanks for tuning in, and thanks everyone for joining us. We are the Other People Show. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night.